And now it's stuck in my head. Fuck. 20-pound cat Tabby is sniffing my horchata. Stop. You can sniff it. It's just made of rice and cinnamon, and it's delicious. Alright, everybody, calm down. Don't be excited all at once.
Hey, when you say it, fire it up, we just get quiet.
I'm like, yeah, let's fire it up. You just fucking dead
waiting with
silence.
bated breath.
It's fired.
Drew is actually striking until we just start playing D&D. I know what's going on here. He's just like refusing. He's like, if I stop engaging, they'll have to play D&D.
Yeah, then Christine will be forced in that brief moment of silence where she segs into the game. Yeah, I see what you're doing. You can't throat me into playing.
Listen, as a caster, I know how to fill.
Yeah, that's right. I can fill about anything. Let's talk about the X-Files. 3 hours later.
Actually, let's just play D&D if you're going to talk about the X-Files. Let's just play D&D.
Like, legitimately, what the fuck do I do here? Like, you're talking so goddamn much, I couldn't talk if I wanted to. So.
Bro, there have been periods of 3 seconds of silence. Get in there.
Force your way to push aside. Yeah. I'm actually... I've gotten significantly better about that, like on Discord if I'm playing, MMO with many people and pushing my way into the Discord. I just keep talking until other people stop talking. It's great. It's assertive.
I actually have gone so far around the other way to where I mostly, like, I only talk when I absolutely have to, outside of, like, talking to you all, and, like, mostly just keep quiet until, like, the awkward silence forces me to talk again.
See, I normally, like, don't talk a lot on Discord, because I'm usually paying attention to Raid or, just focusing on the game mechanics. But when I do, I will make sure I am no longer interrupted. Like, shut up! I'm very liberal.
Topics of conversation. Have you read Monstrous yet, Christina?
No, I have not. I know. Actually,
what do you even have to talk about? Jesus Christ.
I have time after the game today, so I do. Good.
Mm-hmm. You said that like the last 4 times.
Because I just fucking forget, man. I get like done with the game and I'm tired and I'm like going over the game notes in my head and like writing shit down and I just lay on the couch and I'm still probably thinking about the game till I go to sleep, trying to tie plots together. My brain.
I get it. You just can't stop thinking about Dreon. You just lie awake at night thinking about Dreon. Yeah.
I do. I stare at the ceiling and I'm like, why is there so much cat hair in my bed? I miss Dreon.
I mean, you can tell how much she is a fan of Dreon by just like the fucking 12-pack that he had in that art.
I mean, Dreon does work out. Just throwing it out there.
It works out.
It was a nice little loincloth. It's great.
Yeah, Dreon does hit the gym like 5 to 6 times a week, so you get what you work for.
Dreon is not a cat boy. Dreon is a cat man.
He's a cat man.
Titan. God damn it. Considering that you're like learning Japanese, I'm really surprised that you don't know the Japanese lyrics to the song.
I don't think it would like improve my experience to know there are actual words. I feel like every time I've like played the Titan fight, just random incomprehensible gibbering in like a deep baritone voice feels like that's the optimal experience for Titan.
It's true. It's a really good fight too.
All right, could you like possibly imagine like Titan having anything to say that was like intelligible? I can't.
Feel the weight of the land.
Yeah, something about the sons of man. I got it. Yeah.
Break yourselves upon my body. Wait, wrong game. Wrong Earth Elemental, wrong game. But applicable for both.
Titan.
Okay, I'm gonna petition Square Enix to just make that the official lyrics.
Sorry, we've actually learned recently that the lyrics are Titan. So we're gonna need you to update those.
Yeah, correct Soken. How dare you?
You know, Soken's so like out of his mind all the time. He'd be like, "Oh, I did not know. Thank you."
That he probably just exists in a realm of music. It's got to be a nice existence.
Yeah, I get the feeling he's just always like absolutely high.
One would only hope. All right, everybody. Gather in. Settle down. We are still... Settle the fuck
Could Drew
down.
and Trevor settle down more?
Yeah, can you two keep it down,
I'm
please?
jumping around so much I can't even unmute.
Oh, God. Flix is questionable for the next questionable years. I might be looking for a fourth. So, put that in the back of your head.
One more week. Nick's gonna come back, bro. Just one more week.
Bro, Dad left to go get milk and cigarettes, and he's not come back yet.
Bro, just one more week. All I need is one more week.
Bro, please.
Kaylin called him back.
Oof.
Ah, yes, back into the cat house you go. Your job is done. Your spy quest is over.
She saw him running around on like the fucking spy mirrors in that fucking bridge vault, and she's like, "Oh no, no, no!"
What a naughty boy! Sprays him with water. But yes, I don't know when Flix will be back, barring schedules. So, might be looking for a fourth, and if Flix does join us, he will be our fifth. But the game goes on.
You can invite that Chody Foster guy.
I asked him to join Kamos, actually, but he is doing shit on Monday. I have not asked him about Wednesday.
Bro, ask him about it Wednesday.
So I did say that this is a higher level game that is quite established. If that does not intimidate him, he would be more than welcome to join our Wednesday game. I would just probably do a quick write-up so he's not completely lost on the direction of the game and figure out where to put them in, but I think that would go for anyone. So, but I think the game is in points where we potentially could add somebody that most importantly jives with the group well and keeps the pace of the game going. So, I think he'd be a great fit, but I would be open for also other ideas if there are anybody you feel that would jive well with the group. But I am not putting the onus of recruitment on my players. All I want you guys to do is show up and enjoy and play the game with me. So please do not
the fuck up.
Yeah, just really, like, I'm literally begging you, like, all you have to do is show up and have a good microphone. Those are my two caveats. You must be here and you must speak clear.
And you must be queer.
And have
I've
beer.
got 50% of that down, so clearly she's flexible.
See?
There you go.
But yes, I like the dynamic of 4 to 5 person groups. 3 people is fine, but I like to do larger scale, slightly more strategic things. And but yeah, we will soldier on with 3, at least in the current story. And we will, after, if you all survive Auralia, and go into the next chapter, which might be back to Polaris, be somewhere else, for the coronation of Queen Rain. But
that's boring. Go to Feronia.
But at that point, it might be time to delve into the Great Ice Library. And
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that where the books are?
AKA hell.
AKA hell.
That's hell you're walking into, kid.
No. The Great Ice Library, where all of the knowledge of Arctis is stored. Hopefully you can get the answers to how to defeat the Slow. The thing that finally, after potentially 2 years, maybe we can close out a chapter of the campaign. Oh my god.
I mean, after that we win, right? Arctis is saved.
Well, you want to go to Feronia, don't you?
Yeah, but that's kind of like, that's the epilogue.
No, that's
right?
just like the first like major season, right? Like you have your, like season 1 through 3, and it's like this is your fucking Sasuke arc, and then we're gonna have a new arc.
Yeah. Are we getting like an expansion trailer? Like, are we paying for like a nice like $700,000 trailer for like the true season 2 of Arctis?
Where do you think this boat makes money?
No, but I mean, someone probably has that money somewhere.
All right. Let me petition my viewers right now. My
Make a
four
Kickstarter,
viewers.
Make a Kickstarter.
Hey, do you want us to make a really cool anime trailer for Arc 2 of Ascended?
Listen, I know times are tough and there's a lot of layoffs, but I really want your help funding my passion project.
But really, I just want to make a kick-ass cartoon and play D&D.
Come on, guys.
Come on, man.
Don't be shitty, Barry.
Or, business-wise, we can develop a new IP together that will span the globe. And be readily identifiable with the youth of the world.
Arctis NFTs, let's go.
I will stab you in the heart. There are some lines that that is a spectrum.
I'm not going to respond the way I want to because we're streaming. We should probably just play D&D.
NFTs aren't even AI. That's not even the same thing. That's like saying the internet is the telephone. Like, they're barely adjacent.
I definitely hate it too. I'm just doing a little memeing.
You meme? We can all hate NFTs. That's fine. Shit concept.
I can hate whatever I want, so
that's true.
I am, to quote 9 Inch Nails, a pretty little hate machine.
I think you're just a machine.
Rip.
All right, everybody. Let's get crack-a-lackin' with a quick recap, as you all have entered the realm of Auralia to find the secrets of the disappearance of the Arborians.
Real quick, Christina, your mic is cracking for me. I don't know if it is for anybody else.
Oh yeah, for me too. I thought it was my problem.
Oh, let me check on something. 1 second. I don't want to crack.
Don't get cracking.
I don't want to. Here, I'm just gonna keep talking. You can tell me if I keep cracking, but I don't want to crack for my crack to be. Oh,
you're
still bad.
Cracking. Yeah.
Okay, 1 second.
It's like better, but yeah, it's still happening.
It's happening.
All right, hold on. Might be voice mode. I have to turn it off. I don't have it on. What kind of is it, like just popping, or am I cutting out at times?
It's just while you're talking, it sounds like crunchy every so often.
Crunchy, delightful. Okay. 1 sec. Let me give you guys a different feed then. Crunchy.
I'm crunching.
I don't want to be crunchy. Okay, I'm just gonna give you guys the clean feed.
That sounds good so far.
Am I less crunchy? Am I less crunchy? No crunching. Aside from me hearing myself and so you guys won't be able to hear any voice changer stuff today. I'll just have to make my own guttural grunts and groans.
Sounds mildly sexual. I don't. Do you have to do this?
Depends on how far you get to this magical mansion. All right.
Oh God.
Previously,
She promised it wasn't a house of Maki. No.
I did promise that. I was gonna say I promised nothing.
Well,
but
we're also killing time until Flix can come back. So come on, guys.
We'll never get to Feronia.
Do you want to not get to Feronia? Because this is how you don't get to Feronia.
We can never go back to Feronia.
We can never.
We can never go back.
Drion, that's our last Borean shard.
No, Drion, no, don't do it. It's magic. I must purge it. All right. Previously on Arctis Ascended, as you all delve into Auralia to find the secrets of the disappearance of the Arborians and their were-raven companions, you have found out that the Arborians have tried to purge Arctis of the presence of the slow by absorbing it into themselves and leaving the were-ravens to fend for themselves, in hopes that they would spare themselves from the slow. But the remaining were-ravens had mostly gone mad, been twisted by the magic-altering capabilities of this blue lava. Elders of the were-ravens, who had the ability to steal and alter the memories of others, took some of the more painful memories from the younger were-ravens, including the presence of the Arborians entirely. And so, to free them from a life of vengeance, took their memories and allowed them to go free across Arctis to start new lives. But the elders that did retain the memories, and some of their twisted brethren who decided to remain, were ultimately corrupted by the slow, trapping them between twisted bird forms, becoming malphous harpies that lived and rotted under the world tree Sika. And Sika, long dormant because of the magics of the slow being slowly purified through the Arborian's roots, was once again roused by the presence of bonsai and signaled what might be a new age of growth and magic. But for the Arborian's roots to continue to offer their magical powers throughout Arctis and worlds beyond, bonsai would have to find a cure for this slow. And it seems like going with Rain and Drion and Flix would put them on the right track. Excuse me. My horchata! But in order to find out some of the secrets of the Arborians and their disappearance, it was good to meet with some old friends. And Catherine Ravensblood had told you of an ancient bond between the Fae of Auralia and the Arborians of the same area. A ley line, flush with power, once ran between the Court of Butterflies and the Arborian lands. Oh my god, my throat. Hold on, guys. Hold 1 second.
Stop dying.
I'm really trying not to, my god. The ley line that ran between the Court of Butterflies and the Arborian lands was long dormant and hopefully uncorrupted, as the Arborians had purged it of the slow long ago. But the dormant ley line was now being repurposed in order to fuel the magical sealing energies of the Bridge Vault, a place where the Fae had stored not just precious artifacts that they have stolen and given to mortals, stolen from and given to mortals, but also a wide variety of equally fantastical beasts used to guard said treasures, including the essence of a long-missing fairy, unseelie fairy queen, Queen of Air and Darkness. Her daughter, Mora, was searching the bridge vault for the Queen's shadow, a bit of darkness of the Queen's essence plucked from her and kept as a treasured bauble from the Lord of Mirth. But now her failed attempt at getting what she wanted from the bridge vault was now played over and over again in a pocket realm meant to entertain the Lord of Mirth and provide some comfort to those killed in the tragic event. But the arrival of Bonsai, Rain, and Drion on the co-opted ley line was a surprise to the Lord of Mirth and to the court, and they let it play out while watching with rapt eyes. Would the audacity kill Mora? What would they do? It was a twist, something they had not seen before, and didn't even require the erasing of Mora's memories. But after you disabled the runes and the magic surrounding this pocket realm, you found yourself shunted into the Court of Butterflies itself, and in front of the Lord of Mirth. And Bonsai, with a little gift from Sika in hand, offered the knowledge of the cosmos to the Lord of Mirth. What else would he want aside from endless entertainment if it weren't endless creation? But what he saw ended up being too much for him to handle. And out of a bit of Arborian justice, the Lord of Mirth turned into a golden, shimmering tree, set to think about the wrongs that he has committed and the influx of information that has entered his mind. Too much for the fairy to handle. He merely turned into a tree, and now is busily purifying some of the negative energies that have happened within the Court of Butterflies. Not to mention any lingering traces of the slow that might be painting that ley line. So with a new leader appointed, Hala Rhymereath, Hala bid one of the court's were-ravens, the turncoat buzzard Munir, who was an elder of the were-ravens and chief memory thief of the court. But Hala had her memories of the Moonblade plucked, and it seemed like the buzzard was the only thing that knew where it was. Knowing he had an ace up his sleeve, he thought he could get away with blackmailing the group without any problem. Why, what could they possibly do to him? Kill him? Then they would never find the Moonblade, or was hidden within his malefic mansion. Not to mention the Queen's shadow. But a couple interesting characters in the court, brought there by the, well, loose lips of Flix, Duke of Cats himself. A couple of cosmos wanderers, Flix's patron, Kaelin, and her warden, Shudderwing, had other plans, and knew that Munir could not just keep the memories of this, the court to himself, including the memories of, there's a fly in my room. No! The memories of Hala and the Moonblade. She couldn't fetch the Moonblade if she didn't know where it was, right? But between the Warden Shudderwing and Bonsai, you managed to take Munir's memories for your own, and give Munir a second chance at life. Something that he once gave his younger were-ravens, but did not take himself. Now, sparing the were-raven from, well, all of the potential horrors he has caused within the Court of Butterflies. You have, now only need to retrieve the Moonblade and the essence of the Queen of Air and Darkness that is hidden in a pocket realm in his malefic mansion. Currently, you are just a bit of a ways in his pocket realm that is located in the ether of a plane unknown. Let us return to our lovely mansion, belonging to a equally, well, I shouldn't say equally lovely bird, an equally unlovely bird. One moment, please.
Isn't he lovely now? Didn't we reform him?
Yeah,
he has been reformed and purified by Hyperion.
Yeah, so he's lovely now.
Hyperion.
Hyperion!
Hyperion!
So now he has a true second chance. But will everyone else around him give him the same opportunities? I am still Emperor!
Bark, bark.
I hear some gronkers.
Play the transition. Second.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
You guys see a loading screen in between that?
Yep.
You did? Okay. Sure. One moment, please.
No more Kevlar background loading for us.
No, you get fancy loading screens.
Only the best for my players.
I try. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to cough so much today, but...
Yeah, sorry. I actually find that if my DM coughs, I can't enjoy D&D, so fuck you, I'm out.
Wow! The haterade.
Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but...
Sheesh.
I'm just kidding. You're fine.
Where is the cat? There's a fly in my room, and honestly, like, I have 2 cats. That fly should be dead. Boys! Alright.
I watched the other day as, like, for 30 minutes, Al and Edwin chased a cockroach and, like, took limbs off of it until it could no longer move, and then I could just, like, pick it up. Okay.
Dude,
Edwin is a monster, and he's, like, so spiteful. He doesn't even kill it, he just rips its leg off, like, one at a time.
what a beast.
I know, that's why we call him Robcat, because he's just a spiteful bitch.
You all stand in the hallway of Munir's malefic mansion. And just for Bonsai's sake, I believe your blind sight will be showing some icons on the screen. Please ignore them. They're just for my some of my modular walls. So if you see a little gear icon on the screen, just ignore it. I think your blind sight sees it, but
I thought that was the runes on the ground.
yeah, they're not supposed to be. So. But the blind sight sees everything. It's just I can move sections of the room around.
Look, Munir built this. This is like a modular mansion kind of like setup. So these are like the tabs you're seeing of like connect A to A.
That
like,
is actually literally what it is.
just disregard, please.
It did all make sense in the narrative last session.
Yeah. He's not that talented to actually make the mansion all by himself. He had to buy a kit.
Oh, 1 second. Tabby's in here, and I think he found the fly. 1 second. I have to eck at it, and then he'll look at it.
Get it, Tabby.
Okay. He's on the hunt. So if I do like the little eck, like the cats see a bird and they go. Well, he will immediately look at me, and then immediately look at what I'm looking at. Like it's wild. Like he knows it is the bird sound.
So
Sounds
what
like
you're
Jurassic
saying
Park
is
over there.
you've succeeded at your animal handling check.
It's actually insane. Also, my other cat sits on command, so we're doing good here. The one brain cell can do two things, catch fly and sit. I'm so sorry, we will start the session. As you all traverse Munir's malefic mansion, Rain, you have sensed a intense arcane presence behind this door. And as you open it up, you feel the tingle of unmanaged arcane energy. It feels almost like, well, what you felt when you were in proximity to the slow underneath Borealis. There is a low thrum coming from inside the room, but from your angle, you cannot see exactly what it is or where it's coming from, but you definitely hear it.
Well, there's
Palpable energy can be felt in the air, and the hairs on your arms raise.
there's almost certainly something awful in this room. Shall we go?
To the awful
Yeah,
thing?
I'm ready.
All right, great. Rain steps forward.
Rain, before you step forward, real quick,
okay.
I need everybody after the door opens to please make me a stealth check. Bonsai, 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 bonsai. With a 7, you are the only one who is perceived as Rain opens the door, and the sound of your armor shifts slightly as you get into position. The thrumming in the room grows more intense, and Rain, as you initially step in and see what it is before you, a tentacled ball hovers in the center of the room. It is a perfect sphere. Its backside an inky black void, and its front side a blazing bright yellow sun, but it produces no light. The barrier between void and light tear at each other, pull at each other in some sort of self-conflict. And it is this thing that is emanating a visible aura. And right before your eyes, Rain, the void half completely covers the sun part, drowning it entirely in shadow. And all that is remains in front of you, as opposed to the half and half ball, is a blazing sphere of darkness. And without eyes, it does not look at you, but you can sense it turn and notice your entry. One moment, please. I forgot what this
Here they
was.
keep some strange pets.
There we go. Ah, it has it.
Ooh, this feels like a new one.
We're banging. I need everybody to roll initiative for me. Rain? What's in the room?
Oh, I told you something terrible. Checked out.
Fair. Hearing the door open and the shift of armor from Bonsai, the black sphere turns towards the door. Vroom, vroom, vroom. A stream of shadowy energy wafts off of its orb-like orbness. It will target Rain. One moment, please. Rain, you hear a very low note before a void of inky black energy shoots out in your direction.
Was that at disadvantage?
It was not. 1 second. That'll miss.
Oof.
Right. It hits the wall with a audible zort. 1 second. I'm gonna fix something real quick. My zorting was not zorting. But I do have
Oh yeah,
Zort
we definitely
available.
need to get some Zorch.
I got a blast right here. That is a spell. Yeah, we do need a Zort. Alright. Perfect.
Magnificent.
He's gonna do it again.
Yeah, Zorch me again.
Disadvantage. 14 will miss.
Ooh, that was pretty.
And the last one. Your forms shimmer. It can't seem to get a good sight on you, and it shifts further into the darkness. Bonsai, you're up.
Cool. Bonsai heard some zorching and is gonna step forward into the door. Oh, excuse me, Drion. Just need to get. Oh, excuse me, Drion. Okay, so that required me to go like cardinal directions. Is that canon for how far the distance was? So was this like 5 cells, or sorry, 4 cells or 2 cells?
Diagonal is 5. So
Okay,
you
cool.
can just go
That's
from,
about it.
yeah, 5 to 5.
Yeah, then we're gonna go another 1, 2, 3. And not sure what this is, but yeah, we're gonna hit back. 1 second. Natural 1.
That'll miss.
Ooh, sorry, got a little tangled here in the books. I wasn't expecting that. Let me try again.
Gotta calibrate.
Yep. Alright, so that hit.
That'll hit.
We're not going to do Divine Smite, so 13 damage of various types.
1 moment, please. How much of that damage is radiant damage?
1.
1! Alright. You notice as your whip strikes, the crackling remnants of light energy from your whip seem to tear away at the void, slightly stronger than your other attacks.
Banzai is going to think hard and do some insight there.
What would you like to know?
Well, we already got a vulnerability. Let's get a regular ability that it might have.
Sure.
What is this orb gonna do to us?
Currently, the midnight sun is in night form. When more than half of the midnight sun is in bright or dim light, it will appear as an orb of darkness. In this form, it deals necrotic damage, has immunity to necrotic damage, and has vulnerability to radiant damage.
Somewhere Akash was like, "Oh, someone called me."
Good to know. Yeah, Bonsa's just gonna sit on that information, and that's gonna be the end of their turn.
Mora is up. How exactly do you stab an orb?
The same way you stab literally anything else, Mora.
Right. Mora measures how far she can potentially go. She will probably bonus action dash. We'll end up right over here. Right. Stabbing. Unfortunately, she did not go first. She'd normally have advantage on any creature that hasn't taken a turn. But it did. And it's not surprised, so she does not get to assassinate it. However, she will hit it with a rapier. Oh, this thing has nice handling, Rain. Quite balanced, if I do say so myself. Oh, it's just me that could use the practice. Stay still, you damn orb. Rain, you're up.
Okie dokie, we're going to... Where is it? Oh, there it is, okay. All the abilities in like the feature section like moved slightly because it has new new headers, so trying to find everything again. Activate our blade song, it's our bonus action, and we'll go here.
Rain, the dissonance as you get close to the midnight sun is almost palpable, and you feel strange. Like reality around this thing is twisting. It must be some incarnation of the slow.
Sick. Well, we're just gonna stab him for now. Or stab it. Actually, we'll insight check first.
Okay. Oh,
Hey.
What would you like to know?
I guess let's get another ability.
Very good.
Another thing that it can do. I assume it has like a sun form, but maybe like an actual like a thing that it can do, not just like it's that.
As you get closer to it, you notice that it is radiating some reality-twisting things, very similar to the slow. Reality is inverted for creatures close to the midnight sun. If it starts its turn in the sun's space or within 5 feet of it, any circumstance, trait, or feature that would grant it advantage grants disadvantage, and vice versa, until the start of your next turn. Sorry, start of the creature's next turn. So anything that gives
Okay.
you advantage gives you disadvantage. Anything that gives you disadvantage gives you advantage.
Only if we start our turn here, though, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, Rain, for example, right now would have advantage from flanking with Mora. But-
No, it would be disadvantage because of the reality inversion.
But I didn't start here. That's what I was trying to clarify.
Oh, yes. Well,
But next
if it's
turn, if
no.
I stay
It
here.
counts if you're within 5 feet of it. It's
Okay.
when a creature starts its turn in this space or within 5 feet of the sun.
Gotcha.
So if
Okay.
you're inside it or within 5 feet of it, it will invert the reality.
Understood. Okay, that's what I'm trying to clarify. So I actually just would want to go here, so I'm not flanking. Just
Yeah,
take a
it would
few
just be
steps back.
it would just be normal.
Yep. We're just gonna stab.
Ugh.
Hey, that's a crit.
All right. Solid crit.
So now to see if this damage calculator is actually correct. It is not updated for Bladesong.
Do you have the Bladesong buff? Let's see. You do.
I do.
Okay.
It's the latest update of Bladesong. I actually add my intelligence modifier to damage. while I
Okay.
have Bladesong up. So I just wanted to double check it real quick. Yeah, so it should be +3, +2 for the sword. Yeah, so that's correct. So it's just an additional +5. Okay, I'll just add it manually for now.
That's perfect. Thank you very much.
And stab.
Oh my god! Is there any radiant damage in that, Rain?
There is not. It's all piercing and psychic.
Piercing and psychic. Excellent. As Rain, your rapier scrapes across the void of the midnight sun, you manage to pull away a significant amount of the shadow, and you see the radiance underneath, but it does not create any light. It seems to shift back and forth between the forms.
That more is how you stab an orb.
Well, I didn't see that. I feel funny.
Ugh. Rain will attack again.
Yep.
Nope.
Ooh. Got some.
That's it for...
Oh my god. Alright, Mana Flow. Hang on. Why are you so ridiculously... Okay, hold on.
Mana Flow is just like a creepy voyeur.
Holy
She's always peeping on everything.
Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, because it's reading. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna do something. Because that's actually driving me nuts. I'm like, that animation makes no sense. Please make it stop. What do you got here? A rapier looks very cool. Blue rapier or purple rapier, right?
Blue is what it is right now. That's the blue one.
Done. Okay. That's better. Okay. It will have a significantly less annoying animation. Dreon, you're up.
Alright, Drion's gonna mosey on in. He's gonna insight check this thing.
What's up with this?
It's probably bad.
You don't say.
Did
Lag?
my dice just disappear? What?
I saw you roll, but I did not see it go through. Let's see if it's just lag. Try rolling again, Dreon.
Okay. Okay.
Good enough?
Hey!
I mean, it's an insight. Okay. Give me
You know
an
what?
HP bar and an ability.
All right. One of its abilities in the simmering ball of energy that it is, it can put out a powerful pulse. 1 second, I'm gonna link it to chat. I said link it to chat. Big idiot.
Yeah, I hate it when production doesn't hear you and you're just out there. And we don't. Yeah.
Yeah. The Midnight Sun can emit
Okay, there we go. Yep.
pulse of energy. Each creature within 15 feet of the Midnight Sun must make a DC 15 con save, or take 8d6 damage of the type determined by the sun's current form.
Sick. Drion is going to, go here. Okay. We're targeting the bad man. Yep. He pulls out one of the glaives hanging on his back. And he starts stabbing.
All right. Okay,
Bro.
all right.
Right. It's your boy.
It's your boy. 15 slashing. The void has a noticeable crack in it.
Yeah, that's a lot of averages. We take that.
All right. We've got everything today, apparently.
Wait, did we both roll a crit and both rolled a 1?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I asked for an HP bar too, Christina.
Oh, you did? I'm so sorry. Here.
Okay.
And we got HP.
Okay. And I'm gonna use a bonus attack.
That'll hit. You thonk the orb with the butt of your spear for an extra 2 damage.
Drion gives it a thonk, and then you see him immediately take back off in the way he came. And he yells over his shoulder, not telepathically, he just says it out loud. Wouldn't stand too close to that thing! And that's gonna end his turn.
Very good. Start of the round. Round 2. Midnight Sun, still a shimmering form of void, remains in its night form. And it will emit the pulse of energy. Everything within 15 feet of the Midnight Sun. 1 second, let me just make sure Drion is out of range. So it will be you 3. So I'm gonna target you 3. Uno, dos, tres. It'll be a DC 15 con save. Mora fails. Bonsai succeeds. Rain succeeds with a 23. As the midnight sun pulses with energy, Mora takes the brunt of the blast and takes 29 damage. She is seemingly winded by the blast. Bonsai and Rain fare significantly better because of Bonsai's protective aura, and only take 14 damage.
Classic Mora, am I right?
Rude.
Heck W.
Bonsai, you're up.
As this happens, Drion sees like Mora take like the full brunt. Told you to move.
I can't see straight. Whatever this thing is emanating is messing with my head.
Understandable. Just try to get behind me. And Bonsai is going to, in the close quarters, whip. We hit. We are going to drop a 3rd level smite.
Oh, fuck.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh!
So that is 24 radiant damage in addition to everything else.
Oh! 1 second. Sir, that is extremely painful. For me?
Hey,
1 second, I need to take the...
Blame, Bonsai.
There is an audible crack in the room as Bonsai rains down the light of Arctis upon the midnight sun. Invisible golden cracks are seen within the void ball now, and it shudders and shimmers mid-air, losing cohesion. But it still floats there.
For now. Yeah, Bonsai's going to pull back and just hyper quick whip again. Oh no, natural 1.
We are all over the board tonight.
You really
I was
are.
a little cocky there. Yeah, and then Bonsai is going to recognize that Moira's not doing too great. Going to skirt around and just lay hands on her back in a reassuring way that she'll be okay. And that's the end of Bonsai's turn.
Oh, great. Laura's up. She will take a couple blind stabs at the midnight sun. Maybe I can finally get this thing down. It's giving me a headache. That'll hit. Got it! As she stabs it with the rapier, it emits a high-pitched and then boom! Shimmers out of existence, leaving a visible mark behind. The combat is over. They're clapping?
I like golf clap for Mora.
Drion gives his glaive a shake to get the midnight sun blood question mark.
Some
off of
void tendrils hit the ground and, like inky blackness, disappear with a.
So is there anything left of this thing?
Where it landed is a small obsidian rock, about fist-sized. No, maybe a little bit smaller. You recognize this, Rain? It's a sending stone.
What? But to whom does it send?
Make me an Arcana check.
Simultaneously a black hole and a sun.
A familiar energy. You felt that same prickle of darkness. This must go to Rongda, the buzzard queen you met under the roots of Sika.
Oh. Well, not anymore.
Well, not anymore.
We didn't find a sending stone on Rongda, right?
You did not. But you did not search the entirety of the nest, so you did not find the one there.
Oh, that's true. That's fair. I don't know, Bonsai, do you want to... It's a two-way communication device, but the other one is probably still back in Sika, the nest in Sika.
Yeah, that was on the outside of the door that we went through. I don't recall anyone actually being there.
Well, no, it goes to Rongda, but we didn't find the stone while we were there, so presumably it was somewhere else in the nest.
Didn't we kill Rongda?
Yes, we did, but we did not we didn't purge all the harpies, if you recall. Remember, we kind of stuck through a lot of places.
It was kind of a blur for me. There was a lot going on, and I don't recall.
You did have a lot of information downloaded into your brain, it seemed like.
Well,
I don't know. Do you want to take this one?
Call them?
No, I mean, maybe you just hang on to it. Maybe Hope recovers it at some point. I don't know.
Fair enough. And remind me, Rain, how do these stones work? I've never used one before.
You talk into it, and it comes out the other stone to the person holding the other stone.
So if one of the harpies wanted to talk to us, the stone would just make sounds?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, fair enough. Bonsai pulls some new growth, like twigs or whatever, out of their hair, and ties it around the stone and like hangs it from their plumage antlery area. So if anyone does try to do anything with the sending stone from the other side, Bonsai should be able to hear and pick up.
And it also can perpetually bonk you in the side of the face.
That's fine.
Inside this room, it appears like this is a place for study. Numerous notes, papers, tomes, and journals are scattered everywhere. Scrawlings written in the were-raven script of beak pecks and claw marks adorn most of the bits of paper. To the northwest, there is a small ladder that goes up about 10 feet into a small alcove, where a cozy little nook can be seen. It is very dimly lit, and there's a nice cozy chair with some books piled around to the north, directly to Bonsai's west. The numerous chairs here seem to infer that there are more than one. There's more than one person habitating this area.
Rain is going to take a bit of time to kind of investigate, especially some of these papers on this table. She still has comprehend languages up as well. See if there's anything that jumps out or looks interesting.
Make an investigation check for me. Oh, wow. Rain, you sift through the papers, and immediately there is a familiar name that pops out, even in the were-raven script. Catherine Ravensblood. Munir performed the rite of memory theft on Catherine. She is one of the freed birds that managed to escape the corruption of the Slow and had her memories of the Arborians taken in the process.
Oh.
I forget, has Dreon met Catherine Ravensblood? I don't think he has.
I don't think you've been in her house, no.
No, it's pretty much like in a dream, and then I was on a ship, and then, yeah.
Yeah, it depends on, like, who introduced you to Eris, which probably just Eris.
In the backstory, I think, like, it's just he's met Eris. It's probably...
Yeah.
Probably it.
Does it say in this note that it was a willing parting of memories or a forced one, since Munir did both?
For Catherine, it was willing.
Okay. Does it specify anything else in this note, or just kind of documents that it happened? Like, does it document the nature of the memories or anything like that she lost?
No, it just documents briefly Munir and his relationship to Catherine, which was as an elder to a fledgling raven. And he had taken the memories of the Arborean sacrifice so that she could live a new life. But apparently she chose to go and serve the lands of Polaris instead, abandoning Auralia entirely.
And anything about this Midnight Sun thing anywhere? Like, Mora said something about a prophecy related to it.
With a 28, there are a couple notes hidden about the Midnight Sun in this room. One seems to suggest that it can, you can extract its essence in order to cause an eclipse at pretty much any time. A magical potion that could immediately summon the moon to cover the sun. But the Midnight Sun needs significantly more power, and the notes suggest that the mirth was not a desired power source for the Midnight Sun. And Munir needed to find another way.
So this was like its depowered form, like it's
essentially a baby Midnight Sun is what you found.
Oh, so it's not the Midnight Sun, it is a Midnight Sun.
It is a Midnight Sun. They are creatures that can essentially summon an eclipse.
Is this the only one that it seems like Munir summoned, or is it just like a pet one?
It is one that he was trying to fatten like a goose, stuff it like foie gras. But he was trying to fill it with mirth, and it rejected it.
Okay. So it's not like this is his foster Midnight Sun, but he actually has like 8 other Midnight Suns at home.
No, this seems to be the only one that he could get his hands on, but he has no idea how to nurture it. And in his notes, at least in Auralia, finding sun is easy. Finding sufficient shadow is not. And as you put the 2 and 2 together, the reason why the Queen's shadow might be in here may be the reason why the Midnight Sun is slightly less than baby.
Okay, that makes sense.
But he has not had the Queen's shadow for that long, though.
Gotcha. Did you find anything up here, Bonsai?
It's just a lot of scrolls.
Rain, you crawl up, excuse me, into the nook. Make me an investigation check.
Rain will look for scrolls. Hey!
Good lord. The rest of the scrolls continue along the paths of experimentation, and they talk significantly about an eclipse. With a 30, there are multiple references to the Aurora Borealis, the colorful band of light that signifies life that passes over the horizon of Arctis. But there are a couple loose mentions, and there are not a lot of notes attached to them, about something called the Aurora Infernus. You do not know what this is about.
It's just references to this thing.
Yes, but it is in the same realm as the Aurora Borealis, or excuse me, the same vein as the Aurora Borealis. It refers to the Aurora Infernus as a reddish-orange band of light that spans the hells.
Oh.
Sounds awfully made up to me.
Rain,
I mean, Drion's never seen it, so...
Tucked inside a couple scrolls and hidden as I move you out of the way, Rain, because you are literally on top of my item.
Sorry.
Oh, wait, never mind. You find a couple glistening potions.
Oh.
The rest of the notes within the office infer that Munir wanted to cause an eclipse across Auralia. The reason is unknown. The midnight sun is one piece of that, but why anyone would want to summon darkness in the realm of eternal light would be beyond you. At least for now.
Here, Drian. Have, just in case, have a potion. I don't know how many potions you have on you.
This isn't full. This isn't actually Drion's voice, but I never get to do this, so thanks.
Thanks!
And you know what? Bonsai, do you have potions on you, Bonsai? Just in case.
Oh, I make my own. I don't know if I need an extra artificial potion.
I make
That's
my own.
shut up. No,
I,
no, that's stupid.
I juice myself, fresh squeezed.
Fine.
Same?
That's way less charming coming from Drian.
Okay. Just distribute a little bit of healing potions out. Alright, well, it sounds like Media was trying to summon an eclipse over Aurelia for some reason, but that also sounds like a terrible thing. Did you take that stone, Bonsai?
Yes, but not the box it came in. I figured that's garbage.
Okay,
It'll
fair
go
enough.
back to the universe.
Oh, yeah, the garbage goes back into the universe.
And something about an Aurora Infernus? That means anything? Apparently there's a Borealis in Hell. Aurora Borealis in Hell.
Sounds charming. Maybe it'll be a nice destination after we get rid of Tiamat and take it over.
If only Tiamat was the worst thing there. Investigating the door.
Rain with a 13. This door matches the door that you entered. Simple and wooden, banded with iron. No keyhole. A simple turn knob.
Alright, ready to continue?
Yeah, let's see what other stupid shit's in this place.
Hey! Leave my dungeon alone!
Bro, it's so full of magic. How do you sleep at night?
It's
Rain,
so malefic.
through the floors in this hallway, you see another broken pillars of Borean shards of mirth that have pierced through the ether and entered Munir's malefic mansion. They are again part of a larger crystal traversing the planes and have just pierced up through the floor, emitting a small amount of light.
Sorry, did you say Munir's Malefic Mansion?
Yeah, I mean, look
That's
at
the name of it.
Look at the title of the map.
Oh my god.
Do you not look at the zone name?
I mean, no, not really, but now I just want, like, one night in Munir's Malefic Mansion. Come inside.
That's why I named it so charmingly. I thought you guys would appreciate my malefic mansion.
And party down with me, Munir.
Munir! Are you all right, Bonsai? Mora asks behind you.
Andre.
As you just juicily take up the hallway.
You stop juicing and move it already.
There's a door to our left. Do you want to go to there? Or there's a hallway that goes and tucks around to the right.
Why don't I check out what's to the right, and you can check out the door?
That sounds like a great way for somebody to get killed off screen, and we would never know about it.
Yeah, probably
So
me.
let's do it. Rain will investigate the door.
Mora moves quietly. Rain with a 12. This door, as you walk up to it, is made entirely of metal. And as you get closer to it, you have a sense that it's actually cold iron, Fey-proof. Most likely wrought from the Fey ward tree that you saw earlier within Munir's malefic mansion. For any Fey, this would be very painful to touch.
All right. Well, Driana Bonsai, I think you're up on opening this door. I don't think I
Tabby
should touch it.
time. Good lord.
What? Why do you want us to do it?
Because it'll hurt me. maybe we wait for Mora to report back before we actually open the door, but...
She holds up a finger and peers down the other end of the hallway.
Bonsai holds up 2 fingers. 1 second, Drian. There we go.
Drian says over the telepathic link, Mora, where are you?
Shh. I'm down the hallway checking out the other side.
Did she just shush my telepathy?
Yes. Yeah, she's like, shh, I need to think.
Drian stops and crosses his arms sulkily.
Did you attach Mora to the telepathic bond or no?
Right. We would have, because we rested before we came in here.
Yep.
So yeah, she would be a part of it.
You called it out last session.
Yeah.
She thinks through the telepathic bond. It's a long hallway down this way. I see multiple glowing runes on the floor, recesses in the hallway. I don't like this. There's a very, very sharp turn about maybe 100 feet down. It looks like a trap. Also looks important.
Yep. So maybe we just go there next. After this door, the anti-fey door.
All right. Drian's gonna try to open it.
Aha! Drian, you open the door and it opens with a creaky... It feels cold to the touch, as if you were touching a pure metal wrought gate. But it does not burn you or affect you in any way. As you open the door, the smell of sulfur immediately accosts your delicate feline senses, and you see liquid on the floor, pinkish, thick, almost like lava. No, less viscous. But it's not blood. Is it? It's the wrong color. Further on in the room, there is a massive Borean shard that is jutting through the floor, and it is surrounded by multiple blades that are embedded into the earth.
Drian turns back, and he's kind of creeping along stealthily. Yeah, Rain, there's a thing that kind of reminds me of the Midnight Sun thing from the last chamber.
Oh?
Well, it's not, the last one was midnight. I think this was more like daylight.
Like hovering somewhere?
Well, it's surrounded by a bunch of swords.
Right, I'll try to get like a vantage point here.
Rain, you can also see it, another prominent piece of the shards of mirth that have burst through the floor, but from your vantage point, it glows with a faint orange light, orangish yellow light, but it is surrounded by blades of all types embedded within the earth. Rain, you can make me an Arcana check or a history check with advantage, whatever you prefer.
Either one with advantage or history with advantage?
I know you have the history with advantage thing anyway, but it would be normal Arcana.
This looks similar to what Rain saw also when she unlocked Mana Flow.
Then you can make me Arcana with advantage.
Oh shit, I mean, well, we'll make it with Arcana advantage then. That's an easy win. Thank you, Bonsai.
Rain, the sight of the bound blades, which you are confident that these are, embedded in the ground around the Borean shard, so it gives you a feeling of dread. There is a rift here, a rift potentially to the Hells, that has been open but sealed, shoddily, by these sealing swords, the same one that you hold in your hand, spirits like Mana Flow, bound to blades, now used to seal the rifts between worlds with their essence, a torturous existence for anything. But this means that something has come out here and has been plugged up by a fat Borean shard. But that is only serving as a power source, as you see little strands of shadow weave in and out of this orange Borean shard, giving it a almost sinister and smoky-like appearance.
So we know that Munir summoned a demon
You do.
here.
You do. This is probably where it was
probably
summoned.
where it came through.
Correct.
Okay. And then they resealed the rift.
Correct.
Well, Peko.
Peko is with you, and you can feel the fear. She knows exactly what this rift is, as she is currently sealing her own.
Do you recognize anyone over there?
There's so many residual essences I can recognize. All both friends, family alike. Those that have studied the rifts between worlds who got too close. Scholars like myself. Didn't know where they... She seems horrified to see familiar, well, faces. At least they're their residual essences. But now it is bound to the rift, and they are little more than interdimensional filler, working with all of their might to keep the rift closed.
Is there anything that we can do or should do? I mean, this is a pocket plane, but I mean, it's a pocket plane. Probably wouldn't be terrible for demons to have control of it eventually, but
The only comfort I can possibly provide is that the ceiling prevents whatever was summoned through from summoning more things through. And it can't return. So whatever's here, it's here.
so if we kill it here, it's dead. It doesn't just go back to the hells.
That's right. There's nowhere else to go. Its soul will, well, hopefully not go to Arctis. But I don't know where demon souls don't go when they are banished. I would only hope that Bonsai would be able to eradicate it.
All right. Well, then we'll leave it here. There's also a chest over there. That seems important.
How do you determine if a chest is important or not?
Well, you see how it's like all chained up and it has some kind of runes on the outside of it?
I mean, wouldn't that just be the perfect trap for stupid adventurers?
That was my thought. What if it's actually a living thing that looks like a chest and they're...
No,
keeping
I've done
it
something like this before. This works all the time. Only stupid people try to open this.
Or it's supposed to keep the demon out of something that the demon needs or wants.
Yeah, I think either way, we never open this chest.
Rain, with your comprehend languages, there is another cold iron chain surrounding this chest. That is made with purpose. Usually,
So this is to keep Faye out.
that is a purpose of cold iron. The large protective rune on the front, this one etched into very expensive looking jade. It is a demon sealing sigil. Because it has intonations of the worm on it.
Oh, so the demon's sealed like inside or to keep it sealed out?
No, something that belongs to the demon is sealed inside this chest. Your initial thought of something that the demon needs or wants but is kept separate from is correct.
I think whatever's in there is part of what keeps the demon sealed here. Or part of some bargain. I don't know that we open it right now until we find and slay the demon, but I do think we open it.
No, I mean, you're on your own on that one. That is just a classic trap.
Well, yes, it is absolutely trapped.
Yeah, so where I'm from, we don't trip the trap. We let stupid people do that.
Yes. But what if it's something that's really important inside there?
No, see, that's... Dreon like, looks momentarily perplexed. Let me start over. All right. So that chest is there to get you to open it. It's nothing good inside of it. It's probably like exploding.
No. It's there specifically to keep anybody from opening it, because what's inside is very important. It's not a trap. It's just a trap. It's like one trap. It's a deterrent.
Wait, it's not a double trap. It's just a single trap.
I'm honestly a little surprised you're taking this position. I kind of took you for the brains of the outfit.
I mean, I said we can come back after we destroy the demon, but I do think we have to take whatever's in there.
Yeah, I know. He kind of looks around, like, kind of looking like, is anyone going to support me?
It's something that's potentially very dangerous to just leave behind for some other idiot to take.
Mora just kind of looks around the corner, looks at the chest, and is like, ooh, chest.
Oh, god damn it.
Well, Mora's a rogue, so, like, we know where Mora's position is.
Maybe she's just like,
maybe let's just move along, okay?
Well, either way, let's destroy the demon first.
Did we establish what the red stuff was? Or were we just kind of like, that was sulfury smelling stuff?
You have not established what it is.
Well, that whole area is a rift directly to hell that's been shittily sealed. So, feel free to infer what you think the purpley stuff is.
So just to be clear, just jumping across and taking the fight to the thing is not... probably not correct.
Taking the fight to what?
He points towards the giant crystal.
Oh, no, sorry, Drian. That's not a... Well, it is a thing, but it's not like a living thing so much. That's actually what's keeping the rift sort of sealed.
Ah, well then.
Like, so you know when you take like a wound in battle and somebody comes and stitches you up, but it's like an amateur who's absolutely never touched stitches before and you're still kind of bleeding everywhere?
Yes, but
that's basically what that is.
Like a pecco in your head. Yes, but the stitches are made of something that is incredibly way more powerful than, well, the wound was made of.
Echo with Drion, dear. We're talking to Drion.
Who are you talking to?
Smaller words.
No, you tell him.
I'm explaining it in a way that Drion would understand. Sorry, I'm talking to my sword.
The sword just floats in front of you, like, yeah.
Drion, distracted, just pops open the door.
Okay.
Anyway, it's like a wound ripped open in the cosmos.
Drian, I'm going to stop you there. As you round the corner to this room, there is a small light in a L-shaped table on the bottom left-hand corner of the room. You see sigils glowing there in the table, but that is not the thing that catches your eye. A large sapphire and black crystal floats in midair, emanating a powerful magical aura of shadow that seems to be going in the direction of the north, a little bit out of sight of where you are. The gem is floating in nothing, suspended in midair by only its power itself. And there is another stronger light coming from inside the room.
Drion and... I was going to do a quick insight check.
The crystal is beautiful, large, probably worth a fortune, but it's streaked with shadow. This might be what Mora's looking for.
Drion looks back to Rain. Is this... do we have to fight this thing?
I don't know. Suppose we're gonna find out.
Ah, God, I miss Feronia.
Rain will peer into the room, kind of from the hallway.
Rain, you give it a quiet peer around the corner. Another familiar piece of crystals of borean shards of mirth pierce the floor, glowing brightly. These ones not drained of power, but taking it directly from the mother crystal in the court of butterflies. A statue, a winged statue, looks somewhat like bat, maybe an owl. Holds its
Bat
wings,
owl?
like a bat owl. Holds its wings out in front of itself, sharp and pointed like a bat, but feathered lightly like an owl. 2 horns curl up and back on its head. And the statue, its clawed hands extended out in front of itself, holds the Lunesti Moonblade, a beautiful, shimmering, silvery gray sword that is emanating a blue light that reminds you of the moonlight hitting a lake, just the perfect part of night. But the power is being directed to a circular depression to the east of it. The depression, and you feel the presence of a great darkness, an emptiness, a void. And even though you are in the presence of such a powerful suffusion of mirth that it pierces through the veil between planes, you cannot help but notice that whatever is in this circular depression is taking up all the light here, the light of joy, the light of the moon, and even the shadow's light.
So this thing, whatever the statue is, it's like chained down. Is that actually accurate for what Rain sees?
It is. It does appear to be made of stone, but there are chains keeping it down. It is holding the Moonblade.
And can Rain make a perception check? Can she hear anything about what might be in this depression, like this horrible energy?
Sure, make me a perception check. Rain, you have everybody shush, and you hear low, guttural breathing. It's large, whatever it is. The rumbling of its breathing fills the cavern.
In the telepathic bond, I think we found our quarry around this corner. Now would be a good time for planning.
There's something guarding it?
Something drinking from it.
Okay.
Do you want to go fast, Drion?
Driana is actually going to try, thinking he's being sneaky, just to peek his head around the corner.
Drian, what's your...
Some
Drian-
planar Drion is.
Drian, what you see around the corner, crouched within the depression, a bird-like figure. Perhaps at one point it was a raven, maybe an owl, some avian beast. Sits amidst inky black tendrils that crawl in and out of their scraggly-looking feathers. The beak filled with fangs and eyes of night sit in the darkness, wrapping the shadows around it as it sits, absorbing the various lights. Drian, do you have a warrior ability that allows you to see things about your potential quarry?
Yep, if I study them for a minute.
Do you wish to study them for a minute? Or just get a quick...
Yeah, if that's if it's possible to study for a minute, yeah, I would totally do that.
That is up to you. Do you peek out and continue to peek out?
Yes. Hold on, let me find the ability just so I can like.
While Drion's doing that, Bonsai is going to place a gentle hand on Rain's shoulder and heal her up to full. How much hit points are you missing, Rain?
Oh, not many. 14.
14? Okay. You get 14 hit points.
Thanks. Do I need to add it manually, or?
Yeah, because it doesn't let me do this for more than one. So add another 13. Oh,
Thank you.
did I not target you? I'm sure it's fine. And then Bonsai is going to touch themselves and just whisper a tiny prayer to Arctis.
Actually, Rain is also going to step back here, and Rain is going to give Mora this thing that we picked up somewhere. Like, we just picked this up.
Ooh, what's this?
You were complaining about not being able to have a ranged weapon. Why don't you take that? Found it earlier in this mansion. Or actually, no, we found this. This is in the room with the beholder.
What? And you still have this thing? How on
yeah.
earth? But that was just a creation of... Oh, fairy magic. I'm not going to explain it.
What are you talking about? Who do you think you're talking to? Fairy magic.
Drion turns back and loudly, shh.
You just shush us in our heads.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, someone tried that on Drion earlier, so I think, this is a legal move. I can shush you mentally. Drion has a 16 stealth, Christina, and he is poking his head around just his head, and he is spending a minute studying this ugly motherfucker.
Okay. Rain, you turn and talk to Mora and quietly hand her the crossbow, which she takes with a knowing nod, but her eyes are locked on to the crystal that is floating in midair, as she knows that is what she has come here for. But Drion, you look at this massive figure crouched in its swath of night, and you hear in your head it speak to you. One moment. Oh my god, my keybind got lost. 1 moment. Can you hear that at all? Okay, 1 second.
I heard like a noise, but yeah, I couldn't hear what it was.
Not a problem. Let me swap that real quick. Because apparently none of my bindings are working today.
An unwanted one. What brings him to this domain?
Drion, so it's just Drion's head around the corner, and he holds up a hand and then telepathically says, it's talking to me. Can Drion respond telepathically, Christina, to this thing?
Yes. Yes, he can.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to swap back and forth because my keybinds for these things aren't working. Yeah,
You're all
sorry
good.
about that.
Drion says, well, he's going to actually try a deception check. Or sorry, a persuasion check. He's going to say, cards on the table, kind of here for that sword. Be nice if you could just hand it over.
Hey!
He's got a +4 for some reason to persuasion.
For some reason.
A curious cat has come here to bargain with Alquan, the demon lord of night. Come, little one, we shall bargain.
Drion says telepathically, I might be able to get this sword from us without us having to fight it. But he peels around the corner and walks out, continuing to give the Demon Lord of Night the once over.
What do you mean without having to fight, Drion?
Drion doesn't say anything.
Drion?
Alright, I'm here to bargain.
The Demon Lord of Night, Alquam, extends a single bird-like hand towards Drion.
Drion, what are you doing?
Drion, you hear Drion's voice. I'm having a conversation.
It
We don't
is so easy to make a simple bargain, yes.
We
What
can't
is
hear
it
you,
you
right? Oh,
What
sorry.
is it you wish?
Drion points over at the Lunesti Moonblade. That.
Ah, and what is it you are willing to give?
Drion looks around. He will try rolling another persuade. Actually, he's going to insight the demon.
Okay. 1 second.
Basically, Drion's trying to discern. It's not uncommon in Feronia for there to be parley that puts off a fight. Does Drion feel like this obvious evil demon is on the level?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. People bargain with demons all the time for power, money, fame. It is a rare occasion to be able to get what you want with such ease.
Okay. Has a minute passed since Drion has begun studying this guy?
Yes, what would you like to know?
Well, apparently I just get to know a whole bunch of shit.
Sure, start with the first one.
Strength score.
14.
Dexterity score.
19.
Constitution score.
23.
Armor class.
20.
Current hit points.
350.
I think you're just supposed to get whether or not it's higher or lower than yourself.
What?
You can keep asking, it's fine.
Okay. Top class levels, if any.
None.
Okay, well,
It is also higher level than you.
yeah, pick it up on that. Drion pauses at the question, and he
Drian,
says,
you are not talking to a simple demon. You are talking to a demon lord. Something that easily can give you a significant amount of power. But you have a desire, and, well, it is ready to bargain.
Okay. Dreon pauses at the question and like realizes that, this thing is like way beyond him. What about maybe coin? You like coin, yeah?
Sadly, the demon shakes his head. He has no use for coin. And licks his beak greedily.
Just to be on the level, none of us are hearing this conversation, right? We're just watching Dreon stare at me.
No, you're having a stare off, essentially. But the demon lord clearly sees Dreon. And Dreon, unless he can pass an insight versus deception check, might be shifting around uncomfortably if he's trying to hide it from his friends.
Yeah, above board, like, I don't want either of you to feel like this is somehow like a special, like, Dreon moment, so, like, feel free to, like, step in as your characters would in this situation. Dreon pauses at that. Alright, you don't want gold. I'm gonna guess you probably want something I don't want to give.
There is a low groan that comes from the Demon Lord of Night.
Dreon, are you having a staring contest? What's going on?
You hear in your head, in both of your heads, and Mora's head as well. Yeah, I was gonna try to get that sword without a fight. I don't think it's gonna happen. So I think
by staring him down.
No, we're having a conversation.
Is Dreon's tail swishing back and forth really violently?
It's more like a mild swish.
You may find that many are willing to give what I desire quite readily.
Dreon kind of like quirks a brow, like he can't help himself. Yeah, so I guess like what, souls, lives, that kind of thing, just specifically to Alquam.
He tilts his head, bird-like, at you. And now, seeing others enter the room, gestures with his clawed hand. You're all willing to bargain. Then you may as well all enter the room.
Oh no, we're not here to bargain with the demon. None of these things are yours to bargain in the first place. I'm afraid we're here to send your ass back to hell. Oh, actually, no, we're here to completely obliterate your ass, actually, Bonsai, isn't that right?
A fair
anyway, especially with
opportunity.
Tiamat, we just need to get rid of him.
Dreon sighs. And Dreon's gonna open up.
What does Dreon's gonna open up mean?
Dreon's gonna stab. You guys are talking about kicking this thing's ass, so.
Alright.
I mean, Dreon is not gonna like see the first strike. Oh, Dreon's about to die. Holy shit. Nope.
You miss.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Do I get my full round of attacks soon, or did I just kind of get like one attack?
One moment.
So this is where we reload from the last save, right?
Yeah. I'm already getting feelings of deja vu from a previous time that Dreon insisted on not conceding the first attack.
Yeah, this is starting to feel like that. Is there a table I can jump over?
Thankfully, there are no tables here. Well, there are in the corner. Shit, don't try to jump over those tables.
Dreon, you are shocked for a moment as you swing your glaive in an arc. And you are fast, and you are strong. And you swing it towards the crouching demon lord. And he catches it, blade first, in his grip. And as he squeezes your blade in his clawed hand, some of that sulfurous pink blood runs out It touches the metal of your glaive and hisses. The corruption of the metal, already apparent. It begins to rust. The magic's slowly sifting away from it. The Demon Lord looks at the glaive that he now has grabbed in his hand. And he looks at you, Drion, in the eye, and he says out loud to all in attendance,
I did not think you would be so eager to give your souls so quickly. Unfortunate.
Is Drion able to move at this point?
Not if he wants to keep his glaive. One moment, please.
I mean, he's got 2 more, right?
I mean, that's right. Right?
The room shudders. That's not the Tabby. Tabby, you're ruining my banger. Please.
He's like, hold on, please. Let me hit play on my playlist. Hold up.
Mom, he's a cat. He's just a cat. Let him live.
The Demon Lord slowly stands up, glaive in hand, and he tosses it back to Drion with very little care. And he reaches his full height. About 9 feet tall, horns scraping the top of the ceiling, he looks down at Drion, the essences of the Lunisti Moonblade and the Queen's shadow still flowing into his form. And immediately, he snaps his fingers, and all of the light in the room goes out. If you have a light source, it is extinguished. And the room is filled with an unnatural darkness. Any light created will be created at half its radius and half its intensity. I will extinguish the light on him as well. And on the Queen's shadow. As all visible light in the room, even the magically created ones, go into the Demon Lord of Night. You have disturbed his nest. And now I will need everyone to roll for initiative. Drion, you do not get to continue your round.
Sheesh. It says we're on a combat encounter.
You need to toggle yourself on for combat. There you go. There you go. One moment, please. I'm just double checking a couple things.
Wait, so let me get this straight. Drion sized up this Demon Lord and was like, yep, this thing's way, way, way bigger, and decided to stab anyway?
Yes.
I mean,
Honestly, we stan Adrian.
I just want to point out, like, Drion was having a moment where he was trying to bargain with it, and then he heard in his head something about sending it back to hell, and then Bonsai is saying something about destroying it, and so Drion does what Drion does, which is, okay, I guess we're fighting.
Okay.
If you guys are making threats, why would we possibly let it have time to attack first?
The Demon Lord at the top of the round snuffs out all the light within his lair. He will then spend 2 legendary actions to cast darkness around himself. One moment. Oh my god, I just lost it. There we go.
Was this a spell, Christina?
No, this is an ability.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm going to... I think I can make this a dark circle, actually. 1 second. I think I can actually invert a light asset. 1 sec. And have it create negative light. Okay, hold on. This might be weird for a second. Bright. Negative
See, that's
luminosity?
Look
That's
at my
weird.
beautiful creature, my beautiful monster art, before I make it so you can't see my beautiful monster art anymore.
Dude. Yeah, darkness.
This guy looks like a chocobo that fucks.
A permeable darkness, 30 feet wide, begins to erupt from the Demon Lord of Night as he absorbs the essences of the Moonblade and the Queen's Shadow into himself and begins to emanate darkness. A black hole. Rain, you're up.
So this is actual darkness, right? So Rain can't see him.
That is correct.
Okay. Well, I think first of all we reactivate Blade Song, which is still up, but I think it would have faded actually. So we're just gonna do that again. Ooh, that was a juicy Blade Song.
That was juicy.
Can I insight check him? Or I can't now because I can't see him.
You cannot see him, you cannot insight.
Okay. Then how kind of him to have introduced himself. So Rain doesn't give a shit about seeing him, and she is going to cast... well, actually, hang on. Okay. Rain is going to cast... Where the fuck are my spells? There we go.
Can't see those
Psychic
either.
Lance. Can't see those either. We're going to cast Psychic Lance.
You cannot see it.
I don't need to see it. I know
It
his
says
name.
it says a creature you can see within range. Alternatively, okay, you can utter creature's name. Okay. Oh, even if you can't see it. Okay, I should read the rest of the fucking spell. Go
Yeah.
nuts.
That's the cool shit about the spell.
Okay. It will make a save. 1 second. It is resistant to magic, so it will roll with advantage. It fails with advantage.
And he's incapacitated.
Roaring, the demon holds its head as it has introduced himself and did not seem to understand that Rain had the ability to, well, rock his mind. Brrr! He roars and holds his head in the darkness.
As I said, Alquam, we're here to send you back to hell or destroy you or both, really. Not sure. Bonsai, if that's your cue.
The trees move slowly.
The trees are real slow.
Don't be hasty, Master Hobbitses.
Rain, was at the end of your round?
Action, bonus action. Yeah, that's it.
Rain, at the end of your round, he will take his last legendary action, which is going to be his 3 out of 3. And he is going to.
So incapacitation doesn't affect legendary actions?
He can't take actions or reactions.
Oh, so legendary action would probably count.
Yeah, because that legendary action's still an action.
Okay, all right. He's incapacitated. I will do it. Dreon, you're up.
Dreon immediately takes a 5-foot jump back and is like trying to. Can Dreon see anywhere where he is, or can he just not see on where Alquam is?
Dreon cannot see anything within 30 feet. So he cannot see anything pretty much in this entire room. I will give you an actual reticle to show you how big the darkness is.
Oh, I mean, I believe you. It sounds like I'm just fucked.
I did not put you in this position, sir.
No, I'm not thinking. Dreon immediately reaches for a torch from his pack and lights it.
It goes out.
Fuck! Dreon just says, I can't fucking see anything.
Well, he's really big, Dreon.
Dreon stops and steadies himself and remembers where he jumped from. And he is going to move forward. Christina, will you allow him to just start slashing in the direction that he had previously slashed?
You cannot see him.
Okay.
You are blind, so when you are.
Yeah, but a blind person can still swing a glaive in the direction he was swinging it, especially a guy who's like a career fighter. But it's just, I'm taking this to mean this is just a mechanical no go.
You can roll with disadvantage. Blind targets are with disadvantage.
Works for me.
You miss. That also misses. Indeed. This
And
too.
Dreon finishes the full kata.
Did you just roll a 13 like 3 times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was real bad.
Wow.
Well, it's with disadvantage, so.
Swinging in the darkness.
Yeah,
The
Dreon.
Demon Lord snuffed out all the light.
Yep, Dreon tries swinging wildly in the direction he believes the demon to be, but he does not hit anything, and that's going to end his turn.
The Demon Lord rises. You cannot
He does not
see.
rise.
He does not rise. He is incapacitated.
Awkward standoff.
He breathes heavily. Bonsai?
Don't worry, Dreon. Arctis' light will help us here. Bonsai steps around. I guess here. Oh, don't even need to go that far, sorry. And Bonsai can actually sense the Demon Lord in all of its glory. And is going to beseech Arctis to support in crushing this lesser demon.
Oh shit.
And cast Branding Smite at 3rd level. And pull back the whip.
Oh!
Straight towards the demon's head.
Let's fucking go!
So this thing's incapacitated. Do I get advantage because of that?
It's not
no.
fun.
No? Okay.
They just
now,
can't take actions or reactions.
Does it have blind sight?
I need an insight check.
Okay. It would just determine if I would have advantage here.
You do not have advantage here. It has true sight, so
Fair enough.
it sees
Okay,
everything.
so this is going to be a normal attack then, with my blind sight versus its not fun. 21 hits. Okay, and this is with Searing Smite level 3 attached to it.
Okay.
Right, you mean?
Branding Smite level 3, excuse me. That didn't seem right.
The branding smite was 11 damage, and then your weapon damage? Still need your weapon damage, looks like.
Extra. No, it's not doing the roll properly.
So it did 15. 1 second. Okay, let me undo the 15 real quick. It looks like you did 11 and 15. Undo.
And that's radiant if it makes a difference.
Okay, noted. So he took the 11 from the radiant, and looks like I still need a weapon attack from you.
Let's see if this works.
Yeah, you probably just roll the damage off the weapon attack since you already rolled your weapon attack.
It forces me to attack again.
Oh, okay. Then just, I guess, attack again and just roll the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have to, like, do it all manually.
19 misses. So the second attack would have missed, or does miss, but this damage is now going to be the weapon attack, the first attack. Is that...
I think it should apply it.
Yeah, that should
Cool. So this 18 should have been added to the 11 from before
Okay.
to be the first hit. And now it is also Branding Smite, so it is shedding dim light in a 5-foot radius and becomes... it can't become invisible until the end of the spell, which is 1 whole minute.
Okay. Because of his layer action, all light sources, magical light is suppressed. Let's see. Spells that create light are dispelled, mundane light sources are extinguished, magical light sources are suppressed. Light created by artifacts is reduced to dim light with half its normal radius of illumination. So your light spell does not apply, but he cannot turn invisible.
Okay, so he's not visible to Dreon?
No, he is not emanating light.
Damn. Okay. Well, that is Bonsai's turn, because we're using the insight to realize that he has true sight.
Okay.
Yep, Bonsai's going to stay right here, and that is good.
Top of the round. Round 2. Rain. You're up.
So what does magical light is suppressed means? It means magical light is not extinguished, so that still works, it's just not as effective?
Here, 1 second. Let me read it. Alquam snuffs all light sources within his lair. Spells that create light are dispelled. Mundane light sources are extinguished. Magical light sources are suppressed. Light created by artifacts like weapons and like magical items is reduced to dim light with half its normal radius. So if you wanted to produce light, it needs to be a magical item that has like the light spell attached to it. Or like a
spell.
Or like a sun spell. Yeah, something like that.
Well, I mean, I can make magical light, but it's not a sun spell. So does that...
It would
are we
need to be
saying
a
that it
spell that emanates from a magical like artifact. You cannot cast a light spell and then have it be on an item. It has to come from
So we
the
literally
item.
have no capacity to see this guy at all.
Unless you all have a magical item that produces light.
Bonsai tried.
Yeah, I don't... Yeah, I don't think that's a
psychic
thing.
glancing him.
So...
In your
I guess-
massive inventories of crap, not one of you has a light-producing item?
No.
Rain's the only one with like a real inventory.
That's...
Never knew.
No, that's not a thing that we have. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna hit him with Psychic Glance again.
Or you might have to get creative. If you summoned an elemental that produces light, he would do so at half.
Can't summon an elemental either. I'm not a cleric. We're just gonna Psychic Glance him again.
He snuffs the light, everybody. He will make this with advantage. He has magic resistance. He fails with a 28. 1 sec. He will use his only legendary resistance. He will choose to succeed on that throw instead.
Yeah. I guess Rain just fucks off. Like, that's it. That's Rain's turn.
Okay. This is why everybody hates legendary resistance.
Yep.
But that is the only one he has. I'm going to mark him as not incapacitated. Drian. You find yourself in a particularly bad situation, because turns out the Lord of Night makes everything dark.
Drian, he's right in front of you. Just keep stabbing. You got this.
Can you see him?
Seeing is not the right word, but yes, he has not moved from before, so I know it was difficult 6 seconds ago, but this time I'm confident.
Oh. Drian would have run, but he's heartened by Bonsai's words. So he is going to swing wildly again and see what happens.
Oh god.
I can't find him!
Don't think about him, just do your moves. You've done this a million times.
Oh! That'll hit!
There you go, Drian.
Drian finally feels a satisfying thunk. Drian definitely not out of character says, "I'm still wounded."
The thickness and toughness of this Alquam's hide is startling. It's like hitting a brick wall with slight resistance.
So, sorry, when Drian normally slashes something, yeah, that's not an experience he feels, right? He normally feels the satisfying sensation of steel.
Just like swishing through something.
Flesh,
Mm-hmm,
right?
Mm-hmm.
This time, it's like he slashed and he hit wall.
Yeah. It was hard, not yielding to his blade.
Drian experiences the full gamut of emotions in the breath of a second. So Drian hits, and then with his free hand reaches out and touches the wall behind him and starts feeling it out. Yeah, I don't think this one's for us! And he's going to use the wall. He's gonna,
he will take an attack of opportunity on you as you leave his threat range.
Oh yeah, it's fine. There's nothing Drian can do about that. Wait, no, Drian has mobility. He hit him.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah. He takes a slash at you with his claw, and you feel the breeze on the back of your mane.
Drian, unable to see Mora, literally bowls her over.
Oh.
And then gets out and can finally see again. Fucking finally!
Can't see a thing.
Bonsai, move along the wall. Get out of there. We can't fight that thing. And Drian's gonna end his
Doing
turn.
great.
God, we're so fucking stupid.
It hasn't even hit us yet.
I love it. Okay, yeah, that's the end of it.
Adrian, that ends your round?
Yep.
At the end of your round, he's going to take, a legendary action. 1 second. And he will keep his shroud up. The darkness continues to emanate from him, as he would have lost the darkness at the start of his turn, but decides to keep it up with his legendary actions. Bonsai, you are possibly the only one to see this, as the darkness shifts and the shadows move around the Demon Lord of Night. And he looks at you just as you look at him. And understanding that you can see him eye to eye. Little Arborian, standing alone, He looks at you with almost a sense of pity. And he reaches down to pluck your good berries. And not in a good way.
Sheesh!
He swings with a talon, grabbing at Bonsai's head. Bonsai, your concentration is tested.
Don't know what I'm concentrating on.
I don't either.
Your
What?
smite.
Oh yeah.
It's not, you're not concentrating on it anymore. You concentrate on the smite spell until you use it, basically.
Can you remove your concentrating?
Yes.
Sweet. Thank you. As you look at him, Bonsai, eye to eye, he licks his beak and attempts to wrap the shadows around him. As he will attempt to hide as a bonus action, in dim light or darkness, and even when he is being observed. Bonsai, make me a perception check.
Even with blind sight, you can't hide from something with blind sight visually. Usually.
He can if even if he's being observed.
Okay.
He's gonna try. You know what? I'll give it that Bonsai still sees him. But the rest of you cannot. As long as he is within Bonsai's blind sight radius.
So, I mean, we couldn't before, so still can't. Always, how it's always been.
Fair.
I'm real proud of him.
He tries to go around to your back, Bonsai, but you can still see him, and he will not get a special sneak attack on you. He turns quickly and tries to bat you with a wing. And that'll miss as you duck underneath, and he brings his beak down for a quick bite. And that'll miss. Bonsai, you're up. The Lord of Night has shifted around the back of the room, its 9-foot form towering over you as it tries to rip your horns from your head.
Silly demon. You're the only one that would actually accept my berries willingly. Well, Arctis sent me here specifically to get rid of you and your kind. But you're not even worth our time. I banish you from this domain. Cast banishment.
What? He will make a save with advantage. And succeeds with a 22. He just puts his little claw on your fingers. You point at him and tilts your hand down. You can't get rid of me that easily.
And picking up an item is a bonus action or an action?
An item from the ground, it's an action.
Well then. Yep. Bonsai is just going to, rigidly just stare him in the eye. And that, I guess we're gonna insight.
Okay. What would you like to know?
Does he have any way of shrinking himself down so that he could fit through a hallway that is less than 3 tiles wide?
Shrinking. He is I will give you that he is a spellcaster, and has the ability to teleport.
Okay. Yeah, Bonsai's not afraid. That's gonna be the end of Bonsai's turn right there.
It will use its last legendary action to make an attack on Bonsai. And it will miss. Rain, you're up.
Rain is frantically digging through her, like, fucking sorority girl purse bag of holding. Nope, fuck this. Like, throwing shit out, like, behind her head. Ah, I found something. Drian. And Rain is going to, with her bonus action, hand Drian. I just found it. I said I found it. Let me find it. Fuck me. Ah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna put it on the ground since that's easier than doing the whole trade thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Drian, drink this.
Okay. Yep.
And Rain is going to... Look, we're gonna put all of our eggs in the Drian basket now. Because somebody has to fight this thing with Bonsai. Rain is gonna put her hand on Drian's forearm and cast haste.
This is ambitious considering the thunk my weapon made when it hit it.
Nah, you're good. Drink that fucking potion.
Okay.
And it's like, here goes nothing. And she kind of like pokes at her shoulder a little bit to wake up Eco, and steps back into the darkness.
Meep meep. Echo location.
Yep, we're gonna need Eco to get us to where we need to go now. And that's Rain's turn. That's action, bonus action, and can't really do anything else. So
Very good. Drian?
Drian picks up the potion.
just to be clear, Rain actually pushed it into your hand, so.
Oh, okay.
So you should just be able to drink it this turn. I just put it on the ground for ease of transfer.
All right. Okay. Blindside when you roll one an ability check. Oh, interesting.
It's a real good potion, and I had to read the fine print on the back of the bottle underneath the nutrition facts.
Yeah, is this gonna fuck up my diet? Drian takes the potion and goes charging in. So he can now just see in the darkness, right?
Yes, you have a blind sight of 60 feet. Yep.
And you can also see in the ethereal plane, which is probably gonna fuck with Drian.
Yeah, Drian just sees ghosts floating around.
What the fuck?
You have true sight, effectively, actually. It is literally true sight.
Alright, well, Drian charges forward, not want to waste his opportunity. So how many, with haste, if I have 3 attacks normally, does that mean I get a 4th, or do I get a second round of attacks?
You get 1 additional action, but your action can only be a single attack.
Correct.
So you get 4 attacks if you burn that extra action, or you can use that extra action for whatever else you want.
Okay, got it.
That'll hit.
Okay, Drian's gonna swing again. Fuck off, there's about to be a lot of swinging.
There's about to be a lot of swinging.
A lot of swinging.
Where did the dice go? Huh?
Might have been lag. Try again.
Okay. No, that's not weird. Damn.
Damn.
Damage is not showing up now? Monkas?
We did fuck up Drian's diet. Shit.
Yeah, the attack shows up, Christina, but there's no button to do damage.
Try again, but just make sure to. You'll get an attack guaranteed. You'll hit him. Just hit him again. It might have just bugged out.
There.
All right, a crit.
Let's fucking go!
20 slashing. Finally, you're getting some purchase.
Andrea's gonna action, sir.
Yeah!
All right. Ooh,
That's some ominous action surge.
it is.
You can re-roll that as part of the potion.
Oh, can I?
I think you can re-roll ones as part of it.
Wait a minute. I think I.
Yes, when you roll an ability check, saving throw, or an attack roll, you re-roll the die, but you must use the new roll.
Well, I mean, gosh,
Yeah.
I guess I will.
Okay, but it misses.
It is, but okay. Then last attack.
That'll miss.
Bonus attack. No, that's gonna miss. Okay. Karen's gonna inside check now that he can see the fucker. Okay, Jared, I'll just take HP bar at this point.
Sure. There you go.
Sheesh! And Drian is going to take a 5-foot step back, but otherwise stand his ground. And
Okay.
that's going to end his turn.
At the end of your turn, he's gonna take a legendary action.
Didn't he just use his last one to cast Shroud?
Oh, he did.
Stop cheating.
I'm cheating. Jesus. Never mind. Well, it's still his turn.
You got called out on action economy by Rob of all people.
My
a well-known
God, I forgot.
coward.
I'm just really proud of Drian right now, and Rob.
Yeah, good job.
I'm playing Battlegrounds right now, so I'm all in, buddy.
I hate that.
I thought he said he's not even playing Battlegrounds right now.
Well, I said I'm not. I'm laser focused, guys.
He's here to fuck this guy up.
Yeah, I don't like this guy.
Made Drian feel small and weak.
Yeah, I don't like this evil chocobo. He said mean things.
Evil chocobo.
More like choke a bitch.
He points at the ground near Bonsai, Drian, and Rain, and utters a magical spell. Rain, do you wish to counterspell?
I don't think that I can.
Drian wishes to take an attack of opportunity.
Hell yeah.
Mage Slayer! You take your 8 damage, buddy. Alright, hold on. Let me find the button.
My
So it
God.
does say each creature, right? So
It does.
That would include him.
It does.
He's probably okay with it, though.
I think he's... Wait, Drian, what are you doing?
He cast a spell near me.
Oh,
Mage Slayering.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm gonna miss, but like, fucking, I'm gonna take it. Okay.
He takes it.
Don't cast spells around me. Bruh.
Oh my God, stop lagging, please.
So many massive AoEs in itty tiny space.
Right?
Oh, this shit.
The ground...
Keep talking about this.
Darkness begins to come out of the ground, and tendrils begin to greedily wrap around the legs of Drian, Bonsai, Rain, Mora, and even the Demon Lord of Night himself. And the negative energy tries to sap everyone of their constitution. I did place the template. Shut the fuck up. Mora makes a con save.
As a spell, so I make it an advantage.
All right, we've got the Demon Lord succeeds with a 26, Drian succeeds with a 20, Bonsai fails with a 9, Mora fails, and Rain succeeds with advantage.
So if I succeed and I have resistance to necrotic, do I just not take damage?
You took 5, so you took a quarter.
Yeah, you take half of half.
Half of half.
Okay.
You also have Aura of Warding, which will give you resistance as well.
Do resistances stack?
No, they don't. So
Okay.
he doesn't get immunity for having double resistance.
Got it.
Bonsai should have gotten it half, though, because of the resistance.
Oh, yeah.
Are you resistant to necrotic? It doesn't say that on your sheet.
Resistant to magic from the Aura of Warding, which is not showing up on my sheet for some reason.
Oh, that's advantage on saving throws.
Sorry, what?
I think. Wait.
Your aura
Beginning
of
of
warding?
level, ancient magic lies so heavily upon you that it forms an
So,
element.
Bonds, I can barely hear you. Can you put your mic closer?
Is that better?
Yes.
You and friendly creatures within 10 feet of you have resistance to damage from spells.
Oh, fuck.
So we all have resistance to damage from spells.
So we
Okay.
all took even half of that.
Okay. So I
that-
take
that-
I take a quarter. So if the total damage was 21, it wants me to take.
You took
21.
5. You took 5.
Okay.
It already
So
it already applied 5. So for Bonsai, I'm gonna undo it. I already have a calculator, so I'm just gonna do
I
it.
already did it.
No!
Don't undo anything.
I already did undo it. You need to reapply it.
3!
Okay. Done.
Rain, have you done anything yet?
I've not touched anything.
Okay, I'm gonna undo yours. And then, so it applied 10 to you. How much did you take, Rain? It's 21
I should-
total.
So if I had resistant to magic damage, I would have taken 5, same as Trion.
So a quarter. Okay.
Okay, I'll make enough saving for a concentration. It's just
Yeah,
being
fair.
silly. It's just easier to roll it. And then Mora's out of range, so it doesn't affect her anyway.
Yeah, Hamora's like, "Ugh."
It's fine.
1 second.
I didn't realize that was resistance to literal spell damage. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, except everything we faced until this point had abilities instead of spells, so it didn't do anything.
Well, usually usually Rain just like, nah, counter spell. But now Rain Baby is going to be like, nah, no counter spell.
No counter spell.
We'll take that.
Hold on. I swapped the light off of my Demon Lord, but he's still like really dark. Hang on. Give me 1 second. I don't know why he's still making light. Or negative light. I might have to refresh, but it's fine. Bonsai, you're up.
Cool. Is Drion threatening Alquam?
No, he's not within 5 feet.
Damn it. Yeah, so Bonsai's going to Poriet, whatever the move is. They're going to spin around Alquam to the other side.
A
And
pirouette?
as soon as they land, pirouette, there we go. That was close. As soon as they land into position there, the whip is going to come around with some extra force and try and hit this demon guy.
Alright.
So no advantage from anything, right?
That is correct.
Unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Yeah, that didn't go as intended. But that's okay. Bonsai's gonna try again. And that hits.
That'll hit.
So we're gonna add, yeah, we're gonna add 3rd level.
There we go. I found the negative light problem.
Was it me?
No. It was me.
Everything got really bright for Bonsai, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, 47 damage, 29 of it's radiant.
Lord. 1 second. Bonsai, what else are you doing with your turn?
We're gonna insight this guy.
Okay. You can know 2 things.
Does he do anything on death?
Define death.
HP bar going down to 0 or less.
No.
Okay. And let's get another ability that can target multiple of us that are within 10 feet of each other.
Sure.
That we haven't seen yet.
Rather than snuffing the light out of the room, he can also create haunting music, just like some of his harpy brethren. Oops, not that. Now that's also a bad thing. I'll give you that one. He can use black tendrils that wrap around his targets that are resisted only by a strength save. This can target multiple creatures that he can see within 100 feet.
Yeah, so Bonsai was over here trying to make it better for the party, but it's realizing that being safe is probably going to be more important, so Bonsai... What? Where'd he go? He just disappeared. He
The
came
Demon
back.
Lord? Oh, weird.
Yeah, it just glitch. Yeah, Bonsai just spins back into position so that everyone can get the buff from the aura, and that's the end of their turn.
Right. At the end of your round, he will take a legendary action. He's gonna swipe at Drian.
How does he keep getting legendary actions? Is he recharging them?
He
You keep
At the
recharges
start
saying
on
of
his
he's
turn.
He gets 3, and they recharge at the start of his turn.
All right, never mind.
He also has layer
Okay.
actions, which go on the 20 of D20.
Actions. What the fuck?
He takes a swipe at Drian with a claw.
Do we believe it?
It says in his description his reach is 10 feet. I don't know why it says 5 feet there.
The descriptions aren't always the most up to date.
Yeah, it says 10 feet in his stat block. I don't know why it's saying it down in the bottom right there. That'll hit. One moment, please. Drian, you only take 9 slashing. However, he wraps his talons around your neck. I need you to make me, oh, actually, no. At the start of your turn, you'll be able to try and grapple out of it. You are currently grappled as he wraps his talons around your neck.
You hear from Drian.
You are also considered restrained as he lifts you slightly into the air.
What dick?
Rain, you're up. The Demon Lord has grabbed Drian's neck and holds him aloft with one hand. It might keep that hand busy, but at what cost?
Well, I mean, Rain doesn't actually see that, so...
She should. The lights, the darkness is gone.
Oh, he didn't put up the darkness?
He didn't put it up
He hasn't
again.
put up the darkness since his turn.
Correct.
I see.
Yeah, it does go down, so if he chooses not to put it back up.
I see. Well, I don't know that I can do a whole lot about that for Drian. Aside
I
from
wouldn't
just
worry
hit
about
him.
that. You should just start blasting.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. We'll hit him with our last 4th level, and we will psychic lance him.
Ooh, okay. Oh, Jesus. He will fail with a 9 on advantage and take 23 psychic damage. Drian, you feel his claws around your neck tighten as once again Rain assaults him with another psychic lance.
And then we are going to go ahead, since we can see him now, we will go ahead and Mind Sliver as well with our bonus.
That's fucked up. And he fails once again with advantage with a 17.
So he's minus 1d4 on his next save. Since I cast my other spell first, could affect you, Bonsai, probably. Just FYI. He's incapacitated, so Rain is going to go doot, right next to his ass. and is going to pick up the Moonblade.
Yoink. Okay,
Can I do that?
you can.
Hey, I can.
You pluck it out of the statue's grasp.
So it's 5, 10, 15.
Immediately as you touch it, the demon lord whirls on you. No, mine.
I mean, that's what he thinks he does. In his head, he does that.
Well, he can't take actions, but he can talk.
He can still be mad. Okay, let him feel his feelings.
He can still be salty.
A moonblade.
He can still quit.
Yeah. Hey.
Actually, we have. We could just walk up and no, we can't because we can't pick up the Queen Shadow with we already burned our action. Okay, that's it. That's all Rain does. Her
Drion,
turn.
you're up.
How do I get? Is it the strength check?
It is a strength check.
Saving throw or ability check?
It
It's,
is your strength save DC 17. Jesus, Drion, you pull the talons apart off of your neck, and you fall to the ground. You are no longer grappled. You are no longer restrained.
Yeah, I've been grappled harder in Maginox's brothels. Then he charges forward.
Jesus.
All right, he's gonna go back to still slashing.
All right, Drion. Okay, lots of slashing.
No. Nope. Andrea's gonna
Stay
pick
close.
up-
Yeah, reroll ones.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because your potion of crack.
Also, stay close, so I can get advantage.
Okay,
I mean,
don't
so
miss.
Arctis Force can be.
Do you get advantage here?
Wouldn't I? If I get to the other side.
Oh, okay. If you get to the other side, okay. That's gonna Drion's turn.
All right. Alquam will perform his lair action, which I forgot to do at the top of the round, but we'll do it now.
Which is an action, because
It's a it's a lair action.
lair action is
Lair
different.
actions
It's
are not
not
affected by this.
Oh no.
Look, guys, incapacitate's already real good. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Hold on, I do need to remove it because it comes from him technically, but it's a lair action, so I need to actually ditch that for a second.
Oh, it's the layer action? They're like the layer doing a thing?
Yes. It's like
Right.
the area, and it doesn't come from him specifically. The darkness that surrounds the demon lord sounds like it's emitting a faint and haunting melody.
Is that a charm effect? People will get it with advantage if so.
It is.
Okay. Rain's immune, but everybody else gets it with advantage.
You all succeed. The song reminds you of the harpy's call. In fact, it reminds you very strongly of it. Perhaps this is the Lord they are beseeching for their power. The lair action is done. At the end of Drion's round, he will take a legendary action. One moment.
Which you can't do because he's incapacitated.
And he's incapacitated, so he can't do that. Boop.
Oh, I'm learning.
You're good. Bonsai.
Yeah, Bonsai hearing this.
Oh my god, I fucking moved something terrible. There you go.
that-
Sorry about
I fell through the world.
Sorry.
Hearing this harpy screech, Bonsai is reinvigorated and realizing that this thing's got to go. There's no question about it. We were just gonna take the Moonblade and leave, but not anymore. Bonus action.
We were not.
It was going through Bonsai's I don't know, xylem and phloem at one point. We are going to use a smite. Where'd it go? Ensnaring Strike at first level.
Rain, is he incapacitated until the start of your turn?
Correct.
Okay.
So Bonsai, really pissed off, and is going to hit this guy, with a whip.
Okay.
With advantage. And
Oh,
still
that'll miss.
And try again. Hit.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna do some damage. This is going to be second level,
Ah!
and then it should also
Boom.
do the ensnaring strike damage.
Okay, let me see that.
Well, he has to make his save.
Yeah, he has to make a save. Strength save.
Sorry about that.
Minus 1d4, because...
Oh, he is not making that. Yep, the 1d4 was on
damn.
there.
Okay, so
he-
that does an extra 2 piercing. And he is now restrained
Jesus.
for the next 60 seconds.
Let me
My
just double check.
gosh.
Okay, he is not immune to restrain. 1 second.
What does restrain do mechanically?
He
It,
has a zero
it
movement.
literally says it in the chat, Rob. Look at the chat block.
Does Drown look like he reads?
Look at it. Literally,
Huh? What? Can you draw me a picture?
it. No, fucking text is pictures.
Pictures? Huh?
What would you like to know, Bonsai?
Trying to insight if this thing, when we bring its HP down to 0 or below, might have some extra juice lying away that would result in a new health bar.
Phase 2?
A phase 2?
In this economy?
No, it does not.
Cool. End of Bonsai's turn, and they're no longer concentrating.
Top of the round, round 5. Rain, you're up. The Demon Lord lies on the edge of incapacitation. Also, Rob, this image was not generated by AI. This is a human drawing.
Which one?
The Demon Lord.
I
Look,
mean, he looks real fucking cool.
Yeah, I didn't say anything. I didn't call him an AI bird.
Rain.
Well, if he's restrained, I think Rain's just gonna actually just take a swing at him. Because that comes with advantage.
It sure does. Mana flow sings in your head as she gleefully swings at the demon. 25 will hit.
Let me make sure I add my intelligence modifier.
I'm so smart.
I'm very smart. We will green flame blade here as well.
Ooh.
This is the versatile damage. It's an additional 21 fur damage.
Jesus.
And we'll attack him again.
The flames do not lick him as strongly as you would expect from, well, never mind, he's from the hells. Of course he's resistant to fire.
It's fine. Okay, so that is Rain's action, and fuck it, we'll Mind Sliver him again, I guess. If he's just gonna let his guard down like that just because Dreon and Bonsai can see him. He doesn't. There's nothing left. There's nothing left in his stupid tank. Alright, fine. That is Rain's turn.
Breaking apart, motes of darkness and shadow begin to leak out from between the demon buzzard's feathers as he turns a smoking eye to Drion. No, the Moonblade. He desperately reaches for the Queen's shadow. He wants to completely absorb the essence of the Queen of Air and Darkness.
Drion, as he reaches, Drion takes one final slash across his eyes. Here's a bargain for you.
Grasping at his eyes as pinkish sulfurous fluid spurts out from between them, he roars. And his form begins to break apart into black motes of mist, which soak back into the magical circle that was sustaining him, powering him, the weakened demon lord, absorbing the darkness, the essence of light from the Moonblade and the Queen's shadow to regain his own powers, has been banished. An uneasy silence falls over the room as the last stop reappearing. What did you do?
Round 2.
No, not round 2.
My insight was wrong.
Be
Phase 2.
re-dead. I don't know why it rose him from the dead. I would like you to please fucking stay down.
The hand of God herself descends and squishes him out. Nope. Get out of here.
Drion looks down at the pile of gore. Honestly, I kind of figured that was going to be more difficult.
Yeah, we make a pretty good demon-slaying team, and that's probably for the best, because there's going to be a lot.
Rain just yoinks the Queen's Shadow, too.
That stuff I said about the Maginox brothels, I was just shit-talking. That never happened.
Are you sure?
Insight
Are you
check.
really sure?
Hold on, let me roll the deception.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm still gonna roll.
sees through your bullshit. Yeah.
Did it happen?
Oh yeah, it absolutely happened. Drion, for like most of while he was in Maginox before joining with the Combos crew, pretty much just like did odd jobs and spent his whole time drunk and whoring. So, yeah.
Man, checks out.
Oh, Drion, just one small thing. In about an hour, you are going to have a terrible hangover. And before that, you're probably going to puke out your guts in about, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Drion falls over.
And
Violently vomiting on the floor. Actually, he does the cat hairball thing.
What? What? Oh, God. With Alquam, the summoned demon lord of night, brought to this plane by a particularly pissed-off buzzard, has been vanquished, and a demon has returned to the hells where it belongs. And now, with Moonblade and the Queen's shadow in hand, it finally feels like your tale is making some progress. Rain, you marvel at the Moonblade in your hand. These things are highly prized by elves and are very hesitant to take on masters that are unworthy. You hope Eris is up to the task. Drion, anything you wanted to add?
And adds it to the whip.
The Moonblade cannot be disenchanted.
No, Drion was just gonna say, we slay demons, know all qualms about it. And...
Hey, put that on the t-shirt.
Ah!
Yeah, that's on the merch.
Yeah, that goes on the merch for sure. That's the Arc 3 merch right there at this point.
I mean, at this point, it's got to be in Hot Topic physical location, so...
Yeah, mm-hmm.
The powers of the moonlight and the powers of the Unseely's shadow have been put back into the Moonblade now that the Demon Lord has been slain. And both items are at their full power. Mora, from down the hall, rubs her eyes. She looks like she is shedding a single tear as she sees that her quest is coming to a close.
No. Her quest is coming to a definite middle.
I mean, that's what she thinks, right? She's like,
sure. She's about to wrap up Act 1 of her quest. That's great. That's good. I'm happy for her. But
yeah, sorry. Until Flix comes back, she's got to be the.
She's got work to do.
Yeah.
What?
And also, go ahead.
I was just saying she's a temp hire, but she has to stick around.
Yeah. Like, we had to go, like we were playing our BG3 game in co-op mode, and, like, our friend hasn't been able to show up when we actually all wanted to play, so, like, we had to go to fucking Withers and hire just a random piece of shit, like, random generated dude, and we're just like, I mean, we need somebody who can pick locks, right, guys? Like,
yeah, and I just want to be clear, she is on contract, she does not get insurance.
Oh, this is also not a right-to-work pocket plane, so...
Sorry.
Absolutely. No rights here, no rights anywhere.
Yeah, this isn't the Kamos game where they're all about, like, fucking, like, labor organization and shit.
Yeah, Rain rules with an iron fist.
we maintain the monarchy around here, motherfuckers.
Yeah, and we heard you're thinking of starting a union, and we want to talk about all the reasons why that's worse for you.
Did you guys enjoy the Demon Lord of Night?
Oh,
yeah.
You're like, the darkness.
I like fights that are in like small chambers, and it's like you got like a mechanic to solve, and Rain doesn't get to like literally like bend gravity or something.
Oh shit, that's actually the one thing Rain could have done in here.
Yeah. It was fun. It was fun. It's when you have the issue of just persistent darkness, you have to be a little more clever than usual, which for me is just literally, can I attack something I can't see and use wall to escape?
Yeah,
just remember, kids, if you're gonna come without your Cleric of the Light, make sure you read the nutrition facts on all of your potions.
Also, I feel like everybody's gone, like, they're like, oh yeah, I have dark vision, I don't need to carry on light sources or anything like that, and you're like, oh.
I carry a torch. This was like, you were like, you need light source plus.
It needs to be a light source from a magical artifact. That's essentially what the flavor text said. So
I don't think we've kept any of our artifacts, actually. I think Akashba has, like, most of them.
So the things that would work would be, like, Akashaba's mace. It would work at, like, half power. Yeah. Like, I think there's a couple things on, like, Flix's bag that worked, but I wasn't sure if, like, you guys had them.
Drian has like not had a chance to go to like a Target since this whole adventure began.
Speaking of which, we're gonna do some work on that glaive once we're the fuck out of here.
Yep, that's fine. We'll get to the store, but Drian's been pretty like under geared the entire adventure so far. So
also, Flix did like completely loot Rain's bag as well as like the chest on the Audacity for his quiver the second he got it. So like actually like 90% of our loot now is in Flix's
bag. Yeah.
Wait, does he literally throw treasure out of that like Gates of Babylon?
He does.
Style?
Yeah.
Is he Gilgamesh?
He is
he
literally
shoots
Gilgamesh.
It out of his bow.
That is the quiver that I made for him. Is literally Gilgamesh.
I don't like the idea that Flix would actually just call us all mongrels. That makes me unhappy.
It does the items effect, but it also like will do the items effect. So it's like if he shoots a sword of dragon slaying out of his bow, then it wouldn't like slay Fae, right? He can't be like, oh, it's now Fae slaying. It would like all the caveats still hold true.
Okay, I'm 100% commissioning him as like a tiny cat Gilgamesh. I'm just doing this. I need this.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this.
Love it. Yeah.
Yep.
Unlimited meow works.
Dude. It's my Christmas gift to him. He's gonna come back and I'll be like, I've got a gift for you.
Christmas next year when he returns.
Wait, can we just do like commission everybody in like an FGO style? I feel like we could pull it off. Like
you are speaking my language now.
Like,
yeah, done.
We'll use it
like
for the card
Lancer.
game.
Yeah, we're doing a collaboration with Type Moon. We just won't tell them.
Who's Bonsai in this scenario? Because like I feel like the three of us are all obvious.
Well, who's Dreon?
Lancer? Are you not Lancer?
He's Kukulkan. Yeah.
I guess you could also be Ryder.
I like Lancer better, but I take that too.
I feel like Bonsai is just like Saber, like the lead.
No, Rain is Saber.
But
Yeah, what the fuck?
Rain.
Come on.
But Bonsai's more righteous. Bonsai's more righteous. Hear me out.
Yeah, but I mean, Rain's literally a small blonde woman. Come on.
But
With a fucking sword.
Yeah, with the Excalibur of the game.
Is there anyone in FGO that has a whip? Or rides it out?
Like FGO has a lot of characters now, so undoubtedly, but I don't know, you'd be like one of those. So there's a class in FGO, so there's basically like 7 classes in the Grail War normally, but FGO has been around for a long time, so they make up like a bunch of like nonsense classes. And so there's classes like Avenger, Foreigner, Moon Cancer. You're probably an Avenger because like you're kind of like a counterforce summoned by the planet to stop Tiamat, right? Is kind of the backstory. Yeah. So you'd be some like Avenger class. You'd be like Edmund Dantes. I don't know. Avenger classes all just have like nonsense mechanics anyway, which is kind of what Bonsai is. Just
you're like
stuff
the
and nonsense.
anti-Illidan.
Yeah. Feel the good berries of 10,000 years.
Taste the good berries of 10,000 years.
Just zooms across the map. Feel and taste the good berries of 10,000 years.
Oh, he's just Illidan if he was emotionally well adjusted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if Illidan was like, you know what? I'm non-binary. It's fine. This is what I am.
You are not prepared
For all these good berries.
for all these good berries.
Yeah, and then we'd have to make Catherine Ravensblood like some kind of caster for the Christina Selfitzer. So
She's a druid.
yeah, there's no like druids. There is a character in FGO who turns into a dinosaur, so that's kind of like a
What? That's not. Catherine is a raven, which is just an advanced dinosaur.
But nobody turns into a fucking raven, okay? They turn into That's the best I can do is turns into a dinosaur.
But you did learn that Catherine was one of the former Aurelian.
Well, you
Ravens.
say that I learned, but that was during the non-combat portion of the game, so I don't think I actually learned that.
I can't expect Rob to pay attention to lore. Drew
really can't.
and Trevor, I'm talking directly to you. The ones who
fair,
care about the lore.
I think we technically did already know that. I think she just told us straight up, but like couldn't give us much more than that. So
Right, because like even she really doesn't know. She just knows that she is like a relic from the Armorian's past, which was the armor, which essentially became Bonsai.
yeah. But now we know she did get whammied officially, so
She get officially whammied. And it's also up to you if you want to unwhammy her.
I mean I don't think that's up to Rain. That's not really a Rain thing. I don't know, Bonsai, did you pick up the ritual that that Shudderwing was performing?
Oh, not at all.
A Shudderwing would have to be directed, because if you know that Catherine had her memories removed, you would have to tell Shudderwing to either give her back her memories or not.
And only Rain knows that right now because you just read it off the paper, right?
Yeah,
I
because
mean, I would have. I usually share that type of information with you guys. We just don't. Like, I just don't repeat it, like in game.
I like it when you say like I tell that to the party, because then I can get an official like documentation of Rain explained this to the party.
Rain, explain this to the party.
So that now, like
And the
with
party
Bonsai,
has no idea who Catherine is.
Bonsai has met Catherine. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Or they have, yeah.
Wait, so as soon as we got out of the...
Because Catherine has been on the Audacity. She was summoned by Alara and Eris, so you guys have had like...
Got it.
Wasn't Catherine the one that like literally explained being a druid to Bonsai?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
see,
literally
I
had the whole
attention.
conversation to lead us to Auralia and to look for the
Yeah.
Ravens from
Yeah.
Catherine.
Yeah, so so you know Catherine. She's the one that led you here. Yeah. I'm
I
like,
pay attention to lore.
I'm like, am I fucking drunk? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Like,
like... a year
Dreon
ago.
wasn't there for that, though. That was still Warlock Koshbas, because then we went to Borealis, and then Dreon met us on the way to Auralia.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
Dreon doesn't know that, but honestly, who cares? But Akashba knows that.
Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So with that information, Bonsai, now that you know that Catherine has had her memories removed so she could have a new life, would you ask Shudderwing to give her her memories back, or the memories back that she knew of the Arborians?
I think Bonsai would need to know, like, have more interactions with Munir to see what the impact on, like, Munir's memory being changed, to then determine if it's, like, wise to fuck with people's memory, even to fix something.
Interesting. Okay. It's good to know.
But we also have the Moonblade, so we can just go fight Tiamat now and solve the problems. So,
well, no, now we can go figure out how we address the slow, which then pisses off Tiamat, and that triggers the final battle. Come on.
That's not Bonsai's awareness, though.
You gotta think with Final Fantasy angles, sir. And we also have to go immediately after the Ice Library. At the very least, we have to go apparently murder the ruling body of Feronia.
I mean, when you put it like that, it sounds bad. I like to think we're liberating it.
Look, Rain is not over.
We're liberating it from a bunch of people who overthrew their mercenary overlords.
Yeah, no, full-on war with Feronia. That's Act 3, man.
I mean, hey, Rain is cool with that. I mean, we're gonna have to talk about it. We're gonna have to unpack what all that means exactly. But like, we'll get there. It's fine. Rain's not above a little state-sanctioned murder.
If you unpack it, I feel like you're not gonna like it. So maybe we just don't unpack it.
I think you're simultaneously underestimating and overestimating Rain's penchant for violence.
Yeah, I just feel like if you're digging into that backstory, the mercenaries were the bad people.
Well, also, I don't think
not in your view.
I could see a very bad situation where the Feronians and the Vaki both converge on Maginox at the same time.
It's like a whole international incident.
I mean, to be clear, Eris already made the bargain, so...
Well, yeah, off camera, Eris made the bargain.
Yeah, so, like, as far as Raid's concerned, like, it's happening. The bargain was made. That's how phase work.
Christina, can we, like, retcon to make, like, the bargain like a Geas?
I mean, if he's part Fae, it just kind of functions that way.
Yeah, I will not give you the details of your, the magical threads of your agreement, but it is not something that he can simply ignore. Or just say, like, I forgot.
That would be really sick. That'd be really sick if he could, though. He'd be like, I come back and I'm like, all right, I kept her safe. I'm ready. And he's like, who are you? I'm like, bro, come on.
You actually made a deal with, like, a completely different guy who just kind of looked like Eris.
It was some homeless guy who claimed he was Eris, and he's like, yeah, I'll do whatever you want.
Who the fuck is Aaron? Is there an Aaron an Aaron in here?
Aaron?
Shit.
Aaron Lone Star.
It's a knockoff. Fuck.
This is like the Arctis Frisky Dingo episode. Aaron?
Like, we get back and you're like, yeah, let's go see Eris. And we go see Eris, and it's like some, like, scruffy bearded guy living out of the back of his van. It's like, it looks like Eris's stunt double. We're like, who's this guy?
Yeah, I'm pointing like, that's Aaron. We made the deal, right? I keep you safe, and he helps me get my kingdom back.
Oh my god. So this is where we have the humor arc, where Drion fulfills whatever pact he has with Aaron.
I'll say it's like either like a Frisky Dingo or like Always Sunny arc. It's one of the two.
It's gotta be. We need a humor arc.
Unlocked for Always Sunny, so it has to be Frisky Dingo.
Okay, fair enough. All right, I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks, homies.
Thank you. Thank you guys for the game. I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.
All right, everybody. And that's it for Arctis today. Wow. Thanks for watching. Catch up on the lore. Catch up on the VODs over on YouTube. It's Arctis DD. Please, go sub. We're a little channel. All your subs are seen and appreciated. Catch our shorts and our funny moments over on Play Arctis on Twitter and TikTok. And I'm your DM Zarina. Hey. What's up, chatters? What's up, etc.? What's up, Pwog? What's up, youngster? Sup? Game Master Eric, thank you for the host. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate. Hope your session was great. Thank you for sharing the love around. And Aaron Barrett. Hey, Rando, how's it going? Thanks for dropping by. Hope you guys enjoyed the session. We will be back with more D&D Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific. For Kamos and Ascended on Wednesdays, same time. Thanks for watching. And I hope to see you next time.